Hello and fuck Cape Shit. Welcome to another episode of Shittywebcomics Weekly, brought to you by our Subscribe Star backers, which is how you can support us and also check out all of our extra bonus, super secret, fun, deep lore videos that have the stuff that everyone else will be saying. And again, that's not me speculating or bragging or anything. We've actually seen all the stuff
We
we've
already know.
said.
If
Yeah.
this is verified, nobody wants to fucking silence anybody like they want to silence us. That's how dangerous we are.
But then also, even those same people, even a lot of the same people who want to silence us, end up saying all of the exact same shit that we say within a year or two, sometimes 5 years. But we've called it every single step. Everything you can think of, we've called years in advance. So if you want to see what people will be saying in the following years, go to our Subscribe Star, give us money. If you want to know what the truth is, donate to us on a Subscribe Star. If you don't want to know what the truth is, don't donate to us on Subscribe
Better
Star.
yet, donate more to our Subscribe Star to make us stop making
Yeah,
videos.
even more. Fucking there actually is a tier on our Subscribe Star to convince us to stop doing videos. And you know
Which,
what? We may just do it if you donate enough money to us.
maybe if you donate more than that tier, we'll actually fucking listen.
Well, for real, consider it. But anyways,
But yeah, we just recorded a couple of videos, a couple of reviews that are so dangerous. Have people running so fucking scared.
what they legitimately have millionaires fucking getting angry, and they're not the fucking deep derp state millionaires that you think of. They're actually the usually the millionaires that you yourself might even be likely to support and simp for. They would definitely not only be angry by the videos we did, but they already were angry by the criticisms that we brought to them that they were completely incapable of responding to. And in fact, they very publicly and hilariously had to dodge and avoid
I mean,
our
that to me is an
criticisms.
answer. By not answering, that is an answer.
Yes, as usual, as we've pointed out and proven many, many times in the past with other things with the Sejus. And again, we continue to go after the Jews. It's just that most people don't understand. They have a different form. They sort of shape shift, if you will.
I know they stop existing in one state and they fucking like disguise themselves, they cloak themselves as being from
They
another
do that.
group.
Why do they do that? I don't know why they do that. But anyways,
Might
but this
because hey,
this week we decided to sort of cover an old classic, an old chestnut. Oh, delicious classic. But
one of the ones that goes way back.
it goes so far back that we actually didn't ever really post about XKCD, the old stick figure comic about math and romance and other stupid shit like that. But
They're horse shit.
we didn't really talk about XKCD for a couple of reasons. The main one was uh, one other blog, the Your Webcomic is Bad and You Should Feel Bad. I think they already did a review of that. But then there was XKCD Sucks, which
Entire
was,
site
yeah.
dedicated to making fun of the
I think
fucking
it was a blog spot blog, but it would cover every page essentially, and even that guy sort of got tired of it. But that was essentially the word on bashing XKCD.
XKCD is very tiresome.
And even he would be like, okay, this one's not bad, this one's not bad. But when one was bad or not as good, he would fucking really trash it and rip into it and say it was fucking terrible. He made fun of Randall Monroe's book, that kind of shit. The other thing was when we did make shitty webcomics originally, the old, the old excuse, the old cope that people give us is like, well, where's your shitty comic? Then so we could judge yours. And I would say, okay, please don't judge too harshly. I'm very sensitive. And then
Please
just,
be fair.
yes.
Give me a fair appraisal and don't just be a fucking snooty fucking bitch who wants to fucking scream at somebody because we made fun of your favorite webcomic, that would be wrong.
That would be morally incorrect of you to do that. So make sure you give a fair appraisal and some good criticism, and then I would just link to XKCD. But anyways, starting off
And that
though,
would shut them up.
yes, correctly. But it was good for them to shut up. But this starts off with something that there was another site, wasn't there? It wasn't just XKCD sucks, but wasn't there another one that would talk about XKCD? I forget. But
Was XKCD Sucks the one that had like a forum where people would post their own edits? It was like
I forget because either
shit.
there was or the other one was the one with that, and I don't remember. And it's like,
Yeah, I don't remember. You think we just live and breathe XKCD all the time? I don't.
no.
I
But
don't
this
care.
was over 10 years ago as well, and it was like kind of a minor thing because I read it for like a handful of months, and I was like, I want to make my own blog,
It's
but
good to be able to get other perspectives on why XKCD
yeah.
is a bad webcomic.
Um, and it
That's
was
what it's like to actually have an interest in something and be a professional.
yeah, who would have thought? What are the chances? But
Why doesn't Comicsgate do anything like that?
the first thing I
We already know.
noticed, I remember the big meme, and I think it was XKCD sucks, was about Megan, and there's just all sorts of edits and goofing on Randall being in love with Megan, and I kind of remember being like, what's the stuff about Megan? Why are they making fun of him being in love with Megan and things that we'll get into possibly in upcoming episodes? We're going to split this up into a bunch of episodes for free content. But the first one in the list here is actually I realized he actually did several comics. This one's a real XKCD comic. We'll cover a lot of the edits and things of that nature, but this is the first one in the folder, and it's just Megan, and then she's leaning out the window, saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening," and says, "I love you." It's him holding up a boombox like in Say Anything. But she says, "Okay, that's great. Wait a second, is that Ice Ice Baby? What the hell?" And he goes, "I'm not very good at this," which
It's like
is
the Marvel movie tier
yes.
fucking
It's no,
shit.
it's like fucking the most sub Joss Whedon. What? Can you believe this happened to me? That just happened. That was a thing. Oh, so that was a thing. It's very
He's standing right behind me, isn't he?
but yeah. So this is an actual XKCD comic about
That
Megan.
sounded. He should have also said that sounded better in my head.
this, literally, he should have actually said that. This seemed like a great. This was a good idea on paper, but anyways. So the next one though is another actual XKCD comic in
This one it like really cuts to the reality of his life, and it's really pathetic when you
yes,
realize that. If you just read this otherwise and didn't know this stuff, you'd be like, haha, it's kind of a funny anecdote that you made up.
and then you
But
realize, oh
now
no,
you look at it and it's like, what the fuck?
and then I realized
Wow, this guy is a loser.
with horror that he was serious, but
The horror of the dawning realization that he was completely serious.
which that edit actually is further. It's later into this thing, maybe in a future episode. But yeah, this one big wall of text, but it starts with it starts the very first word in this one is Megan, and that's going to become much funnier as we go into the following pages and things. But I'll read this one real quick. It says Megan and I first met at a party at her sister's. We hit it off, opened up, shared secrets, and the dawn found us curled up on a couch asleep but still
Also,
together.
the comic is literally just like a fucking dark room with a window shining light.
Yeah, that with them
To
like
them.
sitting together and fucking. The experience connecting with a stranger, falling recklessly in love, is one of life's greatest joys. And now that you're married, you'll never experience it again. It's the price you pay for everlasting love. It's a small one, but I hope it stings a little. Anyway, I wish you and Megan the best. Hey man, you asked me to do a toast. It's a little too vindictive to not be about something that clearly
There's a lot to
didn't really happen.
unpack here, but the two key things I think I would be unpacking from this is that he was too much of a spineless weenie in order to fucking make the move on the love of his life, and that he is also fucking just so vindictive and bitter about that. That's the only time he can fucking say anything about it is when it's so obviously too late, but is also going to potentially harm her future relationship.
And also completely destroy the fucking relationship. Now I know that
it doesn't sound like she's that much of a winner either. I mean, it's not like it's the 1800s.
I mean, it is Megan, but I'm sure
Megan.
of course this actually never happened, but it's clearly based on some kind of real situation where he was in love with a girl clearly named Megan because this Megan shows up in multiple other comics. Yeah, the situation where he fucking says this kind of shit at her wedding. Clearly, that never happened. But it's like,
Her wedding.
Why would you do this? That's stupid. This is stupid as an idea to do.
It's amusing, but it's entirely at his expense, and he probably does not at all realize that.
Speaking of which, well, that's where it became a joke, where fucking Randall was completely obsessed with Megan to the point where, like, the way that Chris Chan would, almost too similar to the way Chris Chan would put in real life people to his comic and fucking, about how much he hates them or how they should be in love with him or whatever. But this one, clearly not an actual. This is almost like a direct answer to that previous one. It's fucking stick figure is watching a girl. She's a naked stick figure with her underwear all over the floor. Damn girl, you live like this. But she's just combing her hair while he's drooling and pawing at her window. It's like this is the real. This would have actually been a really funny XKCD comic, but it's not.
Actual one.
It's one made to make fun of his lust for Megan, his unrequited love for Megan, the true love of his life. Meanwhile, she is getting just prolapsed by fucking Chad Dickington.
Just railed.
She's
been run through town on a rail.
Just
beast fucked.
Anyways, yes. Oh, this is another real one where it's like ripped up photo of Hart with stick figure and girl who pretty obvious who she is, and then guy sitting at a computer, and then black panel like sort of color reverse of the guy sitting at the computer kind of sulking, and then
his life, man.
The final one is like the computer, like he's typing it in root at homebox :tilde number or a hash or octothorpe user del space Megan, and it's like fucking you actually did a comic about deleting all your Megan stuff from your computer. It's fucking like
if you didn't fucking know some of code, if you didn't know like some of the rudimentary, like fucking I was skimming this comic, and it's like, why is he just user Megan? Is he looking her up? What the fuck is he doing? Oh, user del Megan, which would be short for delete, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't fucking actually know. I don't fucking know. I assumed it was like her password or something.
Hey,
it's like, oh, she doesn't have an account on my computer anymore.
Hey everyone, do you like Linux?
Until now,
do you like
he
typing?
Can finally accept that she's not coming back to log onto his computer ever again.
Hey everyone, do you like fucking jokes about Linux command prompts? Lunix is actually how it should be pronounced. I don't care how it is pronounced, but this was the edit. I forgot who did this. I forgot if it was one of us or not. It may have been one of the people.
I thought this was you. I assume this was you because I can recognize that MS Paint, those MS Paint maybe it was me, but I fucking this is a
Or
little
maybe
too much
I
work
it
for
may
me.
have I think it might have actually been somebody just from the XKCD Sucks blog, because there were a
Yeah,
lot of people who did a lot of edits. So
you can see the MS Paint fucking
yeah,
the final panel.
yeah, this is actually, again, this is better than the original. This let me fucking take my face out. Although I'm not blocking too much, but this it's user Del Megan, and it deletes her from existence, and it's just she's going yarg, and it's the one of the best things also
He's erased from existence.
is that it's using the XKCD font, which somebody made a font out of the fucking lettering in XKCD, and it's called Humor Sans, and I have
Cool.
used it myself in many situations.
It's great to use for making fun of this fucking shit.
XKCD, yeah. Here, this one, I'm pretty sure I remember you did actually. Is she's it's like fucking this one. I don't think was originally about Megan, but it's about like some teacher and lecture in a
Yeah, no,
class,
the
or
the text is all edited. Apparently, I
yeah.
think.
I'm pretty
Uh,
sure this is you that did this one though,
I
but
think this is me. Yeah,
but
I guess.
it's the teacher is saying, "No one move, I have a gun," and the guy thinking, "Hey, she's hot. I wonder if I could try hitting on her right now. I'll defuse the crisis and look like a hero, and also score some poon." And then it's and so he says, "Hey, hi there. I was wondering maybe if you're not busy later." And then the last panel is him fading out, saying, maybe we could go to get something to eat, or, and then he wakes up and says, "Damn you, Megan," as she's haunting his dream, just like Hand Banana haunting Carl's dreams.
But it was the only hope. It was the last hope he had of ever being with her, and he wakes up just as he's about to even
Just
ask.
in time.
And then of course in fact, I'm thinking the third panel and fourth panel are not edits, but I can't tell.
No, the text is edited. I mean, nothing else I don't think is edited, but all the
Oh,
text is
well,
new
actually, yeah, the
shit.
fucking cloud bubble here does look like it's fucking MS Paint again.
From what I remember, is that all the text is replaced. And I'm pretty sure this
I
one was
don't
by
remember
you.
because this is like what 2012.
No, it was more like 2011 or 2010.
Yeah, this is a very long time ago.
Over 10 years. Want to feel
Might as
old?
well, might as well have never happened.
Never happened. Never existed. Let me fucking take myself off. I'm not blocking anything, but yeah, he's waking up out of bed there.
This one I think just has text edited in
Well,
there.
we'll get to the following ones in the next video. So again, if you want to support us or get access to the things everyone else will be saying in the future, if you want to know the truth, go donate to us on Subscribestar. If you don't want to know the truth, don't donate to us on Subscribestar, and should have listened to Shitty Webcomics.